Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Tales of the Abyss. In the last episode, we made our way to the city of Doth to look for Ion and Natalia, picked up a couple new recipes and a music disc and a conversation between Luke and Tyr, which will help her get a clothing title. In this episode, we are invading Oracle HQ to see if we can take Ion and Natalia back. Now, this looks like a pretty big place. You might be thinking, oh gee, this is going to take forever. It'll take a little bit, but it's not going to be too bad. This door doesn't open. Looks like it's locked. What are we going to do? Natalia might be inside there. I think I've seen this before. Yep, it is, as it turns out, a signal bell. So in order to get into these locked areas, which, go ahead and talk to it, it's locked. Yeah, we know, okay. What we do is you ring the bell. Is that an order to gather? And that is basically the mechanic of this place. Soldiers came out. I guess this is a sign to assemble. And we get to fight him. Hello. So, Oracle Knights and Oracle Guards. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there are three types of enemies in here. The Oracle Knights, of course, you pop up there. They've got a lot of HP, so we're starting to get some more lofty territory, so to speak. It shouldn't be too bad, though, with the main party back in play. And, well, Anna's learning Mighty Charge. That's nice. But it shouldn't be too bad, but these guys are starting to get up there in terms of health, so you'll want to be careful in regards to that. Uh-oh. Let me go ahead and get this other guy out of the way, too, I guess. There we go. Alright, next, the Oracle Guards. They are much less meaty, I suppose. I guess they are more intended as a little bit more of a support vehicle than the Oracle Knights themselves. So, not too hard to dispatch, really. Darn it. Oh well. I might need to shift over to some new recipes, actually. We better just make sure we leave them unconscious. Yeah, we don't technically kill them, which is nice, I guess. So, let's see. Let me go ahead and switch over to... go ahead and get some new recipes on the docket here, including the couple that we just picked up. Pizza, ramen, soba noodles, and we will also throw sushi in there. There we go. See if we can do some more cooking. Now, once we get these doors open, we can go in and see if there's any treasure. There will be treasure in some of them, and others there won't. It just depends on basically which ones that you end up checking out. This one actually does. Cool. We have money, which is always nice, and a lemon gel, which is good too, because we will definitely need them as we go on. The goal is basically to find Ion and Natalia and try to loot this place of all the treasure we can get while we're at it. Now you might notice there's a ladder up here. We can't reach that yet because we don't have the Mew ability that we actually need to do it, so don't worry about that. We will need to come back to Oracle HQ later on in the game for another purpose, which we'll get to. And at that point, we can go ahead and get it then, so don't worry too much about it. Go ahead and hit the gong here, and this should open that door right there. Now, if you want to get him, you're going to end up finding out this, well, might be a good time to do it, but you have to hurry, because some of them, they will go back in if you take too long. I wonder if Natalia's in there. Well, as it turns out, I already know she's not, but let's go ahead and get him anyway. As it turns out, I shouldn't have switched my recipes because I have nothing with which to cook any of the recipes I have right now anyway, so, go figure. Alright, let's see what we have in here while we, am I going to be able to make it? Yes, good. Carmine Chamber, which is always good as well. We've not used all that many of them, honestly, so I might need to look into doing so a little bit later. Now, lest you think you can just run around and hit the bells and open the doors everywhere immediately, you run into something like this. Well, another incident, I guess. Now, you might be thinking, how do you open this door? Well, it actually has to do with this elevator right here. You can't ride it yet, and that's part of the gimmick, is we've got to go to the bottom and ride the elevator back up in order to be able to actually use it. There's another area where we can go later to get stuff. Like I said, don't worry, we'll be coming back. But what we have to do for this is go down the stairs, and now that we've already knocked him out, I think if we go downstairs, it changes screens, maybe? I'll have to see. I don't quite remember right offhand. If it does, then okay, it will change screens. All right. So we're going to have to end up redoing this gimmick a little bit, which isn't too big of a deal. It's kind of an irritant, but it's not too bad. Mostly what this involves, though, as you notice, is a lot of running around the place, which I kind of wish they didn't do that. It seems to me to be a bit overdone, I suppose, at least in this place, because all it really is a whole bunch of different halls and run around and so on and so forth and etc. All right, now what we got to do is go ahead and ride this thing up, and we're going to have to go kill him again because, well, he's back upright. So let me go ahead and take out him. And then we've got to ride back down and hit the gong, because the idea is we're trying to unlock the door. Now, if we hadn't knocked him out and just gone ahead and hit the gong, it wouldn't have really yielded anything, because the soldier that comes out wouldn't actually do anything. He would just walk out, say, oh, it must be nothing, and then go back in. But now that this guy's down, we can go back up and, well, take care of the Oracle Knight that is running around here just kind of busy doing nothing. And we actually have the third enemy here, the High Oracle Knight. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull him up here. Oh, one of them's running at me, perfect. Hello. Basically, a stronger version of the Oracle Knight is really all it amounts to. Not too big a deal, but if you see them in a party, you'll want to make sure that one of your melees targets them, just to make sure that they don't get a handle on your weaker members of your group. Otherwise, not really much to say, too particularly anyway. Okay, let me go and kill you. I think that might be, oh shoot. Well, anyway, I don't know what I was gonna say. It didn't make much sense anyhow, so don't mind me. Come on, there we go. All right.
I'll do whatever it takes.
So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I believe that is all of the enemies. Yes, it is. Okay. Sorry, I had to look at my notes for a second. So pretty much everything from here on out is just gonna be skipping through encounters and seeing if we can dig up all the treasure in this place. There are several halls or several rooms that you can go in some of these hall areas where you can pick up stuff, and you'll want to do so, obviously, because why not? Okay, I believe we need to go back down from here and go around to make our way to one of the hallway areas. So let's go ahead and gallivant back over this way. And actually, I'm trying to remember, did I go... I'm trying to remember if I even went in the room upstairs. Oh man, I believe I did, because I picked up treasure there, but pardon my spotty memory at times. Let me go back and just double check real quick. Now you notice the staircase, you might have noticed as we were coming around the other side, the staircase that goes down to the bottom, we can't really utilize that yet. We will be able to a bit later, but not right now, insofar as being able to exit this place a little more quickly. Okay, now you notice, or you probably saw, the doors right over here. That actually is our terminus point, so I'm not going to go there quite yet. We need to head over here to the right first and go ahead and trigger our sentry walking out to watch us balefully. Is that an order to gather? Well, yeah, gather and fall, pretty much. And the good news on that one is Annis actually hit level 30, so she can now do the specials with everybody else. She can do Mystic Arts. Tyr, I think, is the only member of the party who's not. Never mind, Tyr and Guy. Okay, scratch that. So we still got a couple of folks left to get over limits, but most of them already have it, which is nice. Okay, now, here's the real fun. Remembering which of these rooms have treasure in them, and I will probably not remember them very well, so I'm just likely going to go through all of them and see. Fortunately, it doesn't take very long to really go through each of them, and I luck out the first time. Cobalt Chamber, nice. Now, I am on the lookout, like I mentioned, for a Grass Chamber. If I can get another... And that's what I get for having the enemy stare at me right as I walk out the door, oi. Now, as I mentioned, I'm looking for a Grass Chamber, because, as I've specified before, if I end up finding one, and crap, no treasure for you, okay. If I end up finding one, then I can basically put that on Tempest. Then I will be able to put that on Guy's Tempest, and we should be in good shape as far as being able to steal stuff. I haven't checked on my foam slot chamber stuff with Luke, actually, so I need to do that. Probably off camera, but I still need to do it. Hi. Ah, here we go. Bala Forte is another capacity core. And let's go ahead and check that one out. Bala Forte actually is, well, if it didn't have the +1 to Phonic attack, I would give that to Luke in a heartbeat, because it ups his enhancement, and it is a better choice overall for a more developed character. So actually, let me check the capacity cores and see who has. Okay, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and give that to Tyr, because she needs enhancements to start getting some of those ad skills, and she can do well with physical and phonic attacks. She probably needs the agility too. So Tyr, congratulations, this is yours. Alright, let's see if I can find even better treasure while we are on our way here. But yeah, capacity cores definitely good things to have, and they will come in handy as we go on. Oh, hi. We have here Silver Cloak, which is good armor, or at least accessory armor. I'm going to go look at Anna's first, because she probably needs it the most. Yes, she does, very much. Alright, yeah, so good timing for me, I guess. There are 2 hallways in this area here, and this, of course, is one of them. The other hallway is where Ion and Natalia are, so that's why I'm saving it for last. And, am I going to be able to avoid you? Yes, I am. Wow, okay. Now, the Partisan is a lance for Jade. We don't need it. We've already got something stronger, so I'm not really going to bother checking on that one. I don't remember if there's treasure in here. There is not. There's an enemy. Oh, crap, oh, crap. Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, I know. I probably should be going ahead and battling every enemy, but honestly, encounters-wise and enemies-wise, we're doing okay. We've actually got a little bit more than I usually do at this point in time. And I can't carry life bottles. Well, there's not really anything I can do about that. I certainly don't want to kill anybody in my party just so I can use a life bottle. Alright, so we have made our way out of here. Well, of course, I say we've made our way out of here, and then I get into another battle. Go figure. Alright, now we have made our way out of here, and we just have the one hallway left. Now how, you might be asking, do we get ourselves to that? And those doors, that door, don't really worry about it. Let's see, I believe we need to, make our way downstairs, and hint, hint, not a healing save circle, but a save circle means that something is definitely up. Okay, so how do we go about getting this then? Well, what we've got to do is actually, in order to battle him, we've got to Mew Fire him. We've got to freeze him. And this, again, is where Mew Fire can be a pain in the butt as far as targeting. Because if we hit the gong right now, the guard's going to come out. Not really anything we can do because, well, there's nobody to attack or nothing to go after. But if we freeze him, we can take this guy out first. And then once he goes down, go back over here and hit the gong. That'll open up, of course, our soldier. He will run out, freak out, and run over. And that pretty much is all we need to do to be able to get this guy taken care of. And that will, wow, that actually worked out rather nicely. They're laying next to each other. How sweet. That opens up the last hallway we can go in. The hallway here has Ion and Natalia. The room that they are in is the room on the top left. So that is, well, the room actually where that guy's standing, incidentally. That is the last room you want to go in. Because once you do, you automatically are forced to exit this place. And you don't want to exit this place without getting all the treasure now, do you? I will go ahead and mention, though, there is one area of this hallway. Ultimately, it's kind of optional as to whether you choose to do it now or not. Because, like I said, we will be coming back here later, and we're actually going to be coming to the area, the precise area, where this other treasure is located later on. So whether you choose to get it now or not is ultimately up to you. I go ahead and generally do it now, because why not? I mean, it's treasure. We like it, it's good, we can use it, so why not go ahead and grab it? And it seems I'm really lucking out in this hallway. I forgot that most of these rooms don't have treasure in them. But the area that I'm talking about that is kind of optional is the top room there. Because we can go down, and you'll see once we go in, it's a separate little... Whoopsie. No, not want to fight you right now. It's a separate little area where we can get some treasure, where we can roll around a little bit. But we don't actually have to go there until a pretty fair bit later in the game. Let's see, I don't remember if there is treasure here, so pardon my milling about. There is a soldier, and yes, there is stuff, which is good. We have silver guard, which I think is going to be good for tier, and syrup bottle, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to avoid this guy. Oh, wow, never mind, I am. Haha. Too bad I don't have those moves in real life. Alright, in we go. And I love how the soldier just kind of sitting there running at us while we're opening the door. Nope, sorry. Yes, there we go, good. That's what I thought. Now, the area in question, which is, like I mentioned, pseudo-optional, is a pretty fair expanse of hallway, or of basement area. Honestly, I'm not overly sure why this is here. This is one of the areas of Oracle HQ, and aside from storing treasure, obviously. But I just don't understand why this is here. This makes no sense, really. The item that I just picked up, Noble Thief, actually is one of the music discs that you can get. Let me go ahead. It should be down here somewhere, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Prelude is the first one. Noble Thief is the second one that we've picked up. So just something to bear in mind. So I need to go down further. Where's my staircase? There you are. Ran right past it. Hey. Okay, I believe there's treasure over here? No, but there's treasure down there, yes. I think that's what I was thinking about. Carmine Chamber, good job. I believe this is all the treasure we can get in this place, but I'm going to go around the rest of it just in case. Just in case I'm forgetting something. We will need to go all the way down here to the bottom later on, like I mentioned, to pick up stuff. But, yeah, this is all to it. I mean, it's really not much of anything. Style-wise, I guess the developers put it in here because they needed somewhere to house honestly, a rather small-scale event later on in the game. But they could have done it somewhere other than this big, dark, time-consuming basement. I don't know, just doesn't really seem to make too much sense to me. But at any rate, we're pretty much done with it, so we can go ahead and apparently hit a button to go upstairs, go figure. And we can finally take out that guard that's been waiting for us the whole time. And of course I would get myself back attacked doing that. But now, let's go ahead and head on in, and...
Ion, Natalia, are you okay?
Luke, it's you, isn't it?
Sorry for not being Ash.
No one's saying anything like that. Ion, are you all right? Did they hurt you?
I'm fine. Thank you all for coming here just for us.
Was my brother involved in imprisoning you?
I haven't seen Van, but the 6 God Generals tried to get permission to take me away. Mose refused.
He's trying to remove the Dothic seal so he can wipe out the Sephiroth trees.
Which means the Commandant will come back to take Ion.
Exactly. Let's hurry up and get out of here. We should be okay once we get outside town. We can decide what to do next then.
Then how about that 4th monument thing? Let's head to the hill where that is.
Well, yeah, we will need to do that. However, before we do that, run through some skits here. And actually, once you get here, take a right and talk to this gentleman right here. I've been waiting for you. I have a message from the 3rd arts teacher. Has something happened? The 3rd teacher is very elderly. I think you kinda are too, but oh well. And he told us he would settle down with his relatives in a city by the shore. A city by the shore? Batical? Grand Kokma is a city on the sea. Yeah, there are other cities near the sea, but a city on the shore has got to be one of those two. Alright, so we have the hint, at least, for our next destination for the art. But I am going to go ahead and head out of here, and I will see you guys over at the 4th hill to basically take care of business.
Looks like no one's following us.
I don't think they can abduct Ion in a public space.
But what do we do now? War's about to start and things look seriously bad.
Can't we just go to Batical and stop my uncle?
Have you forgotten? Mose has His Majesty's ear. It would be running right into enemy territory.
I'm afraid Tyr may be right. Father trusts Mose.
I'm also worried about the talk of St. Bina falling.
Then why don't we petition help from Malkuth's Emperor Peony? He doesn't want war, and he would have gotten word of any signs of Rubnica's collapse.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's do that. But where'll we get a ship to Malkuth?
Ash left the Tartarus in Doth's harbor for us. Let's head there.
He did? Okay. The harbor's northwest, right? Let's go.
All right, so we've got a plan. So I will see you guys over in Doth Harbor.
I gotta write this win down in my diary.
Write about my beauty, too.
And my intelligence.
And a list of provisions we need.
Oh yeah, I'm in charge of shopping.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I was going to see you guys in Doth Bay, but blah. I don't remember if I've actually even heard that before. I think I have, but it's a new one still. So, all right. See ya.
The Emperor's in the capital, Grand Kokma. Where's that from here?
Northwest, I think.
Doesn't Grand Kokma turn into a fortress in wartime? Will the port be open?
You're well informed. That's correct.
But war hasn't started yet.
Even so, I imagine they've sealed off invasion routes in preparation for an attack.
But won't they let you through, Jade?
Right now, mentioning my name would probably have the opposite effect. All of my men were killed and I've been missing since Axariuth. Now I show up in a land ship that was supposedly captured. I wouldn't be surprised if they opened fire on us.
Why don't we dock somewhere and go by land? If we approach unarmed, then perhaps...
Rotelro Bridge is still under repair. We should be able to land there.
That looks like our best choice.
Then it's settled. Let's head for Rotelro Bridge. We have to walk?
Yes, Annis, we have to walk. So let's go ahead and, well, we don't have to walk yet, actually. Let's go ahead and chat with the shove-off guy, and we can head on. So we get the Tartarus! Hooray! Yay! We finally get some transit. Now, Grand Kokma is, as Annis mentioned, to the northwest, which is meaning right about there. But we can't actually get there, otherwise they'll shoot us down, so we're heading to Rotelro Bridge, which is right here. So basically, let's just go ahead and head off in this direction. You notice we're getting pretty close to a snow-capped northern continent, which we have yet to visit. Well, I don't know, maybe we'll see that in a little bit. But for now, all we really need to focus on is heading this way. Journeying across the sea, trying to make our way over to our destination to try to save war, or stop war from happening, save the world from war, I suppose. And, well, yeah, this happens.
Is it going to sink?
I'll take a look.
I'll go too. I may be able to help if any phone machines need repair.
Master, I can't swim.
I know. Don't worry. We're not going to sink.
Guy managed to repair the engine damage. We should still be able to move.
Man, that was quick. He was gone, what, 10 seconds?
It's only temporary. I'd like to get it repaired in port somewhere.
The closest port from here is Kerberg.
Then let's go there. That's okay with you, right, Jade?
I suppose so.
So we get dumped off in Kerberg Bay. Surprise!
Excuse me, I need to confirm your passports and ship registration.
I'm Colonel Jade Curtis, 3rd Division, Malkuth Imperial Forces.
My apologies, but I heard you were killed at Axariuth.
That matter is top secret. Our ship's engine was damaged during our mission, so we stopped here. I'll explain the situation to the Governor, Viscount Osborne. You may inspect the ship as you please.
Yes, sir. Shall I show you to the city?
That won't be necessary. I was born here. I'm familiar with the area.
Understood. Then, if you'll excuse me.
Huh, so you were born here, Jade?
Yes.
What are we going to do about repairs?
We can report that to the governor and ask for help.
Okay, then let's hurry to Kerberg.
Well, you guys can talk about that, but I think we will leave that for next time. So next time on Tales of the Abyss, we are going to make our way to the town of Kerberg, a very interesting little town, and see if we can get our ship fixed and get ourselves back on the way to Grand Kokma. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see y'all later.